Lot of key things that we're gonna have to do as like smart humans coming up in the age of AI is to figure out what are the beneficial like human to human AI, like human human connections, right? And human to human communication like that, is reserved, not really reserved, but like specifically is beneficial when humans are doing it, right? Communicating. And then we got to figure out what are the appropriate, reasons and use cases for different human to AI communication. And then we got to figure out what are the different use cases and, benefits, cons, pros, all that stuff for AI to AI communication, right? Because we're like two different beings in a sense, not necessarily beings, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, there's going to be like use cases where AI is better and AI to AI is better, and then there's going to be use cases where human to AI is better, and then there's going to be use cases where human to human is better in terms of like what you're doing, what the value is, all that extra stuff. I feel like you could only extrapolate so much when you have AI, like when you have a set sort of input from a human, and then you could only extrapolate that out so much with the use of AI. You can only it's like the human essence is like what provides, I guess, in a sense, value, or like, I don't know, like it has something to it, like taste to it, like it has some unique quality that provides the content overall to have like some type of beneficial thing if it's like been extrapolated with AI, right? But at a certain point it just starts to fade with quality. From my experience, or how I'm like come to extrapolate things with AI in terms of a chat window with the AI models that we have now, right? So there's that aspect. The human communication value add is always good, right? Obviously. And then there's also, if you're trying to get all of the details out for a specific thing, and you have a very knowledgeable human and you have an AI, I feel like that in itself you can provide a lot of value add, but to the knowledge extent of where exactly that human is knowledgeable about, because you can have like a boundary of a human's intelligence, and that could be like extrapolated, right? But with AI, but you could only go out so far without having to spend a lot of time. So like you gotta, you gotta consider the time aspect when you're trying to like learn new things, and then also integrate that with AI in terms of the human's capped knowledge, I guess you want to say, or propensity for learning about new knowledge, and then also adding value to whatever organization or thing that they're trying to do. AI to AI communication, I feel like, can really be beneficial when all of the moving things are asynchronous, right? You have a decentralized autonomous organization, a DAO, right? And it does certain things. I still don't understand the concept of DAOs and like why they're useful, but I do know that if it's backed by a group of humans who have vetted input, right, and you have an AI at the top that also interacts with other AIs that are also have capabilities to interacting with other groups of AI, groups of humans, right? Like you have two DAOs, right? And at the bottom is humans, at the top is like AI. And I feel like there's two sets of those. I feel like that's where great AI to AI communication could occur, where the AI knows everything about this organization for this DAO 1, and this other AI knows everything about this other organization for this DAO 2, right? And there could be some value add from just the AIs alone, and then the humans can see like, okay, like here's the XYZ value add across this digital space where, again, I don't know how that would work, like in terms of value, in terms of economic development. Let's say, to make it more concrete, an example for me and you, if you're still watching this, let's say you're a marketing firm. You're not necessarily a marketing. Let's say you are a group of marketers, right? And you have a salesperson, a marketer, and a CEO, and you guys are selling marketing services. If you guys have a DAO, right? If you guys have a decentralized autonomous organization, and like at the top was AI, right? That knew everything about your guys' organization. I could see it where you could probably send that AI off to go talk to another organization and weigh up value to value, ladder for ladder, skill for skill, establishing recommendations for working together towards accomplishing a similar goal, right? Which is, let's say you have marketing firm A, and then you have what benefits from marketing? Let's say you have marketing and roofing. I don't know why I got marketing and roofing together, but these roofing people, they need to, take note of who needs new roofs and what roofs need to be redone, right? And all that extra stuff. The DAO could probably provide that set of information to the marketing DAO, could probably provide that set of information to the roofing DAO via AIs and their AI partnership, right? By transacting user information in a database, transacting data in a database. And it's like the roofing people need leads, and the marketing people provides those leads, and the roofing people will pay for those leads. So at the end of the day, this marketing organization would get more money, and this roofing people would get more money, or get more leads that they could eventually turn into money with time if people need roofs. So, cool relationship. And the reason why you would have a DAO at the top is to have that fast, instantaneous transaction, while also making it aware amongst everybody in the organization that, hey, we've got these people. It's like, besides email, right? Which this could probably all be provided through email, but the benefit of having AI to AI communication, I feel like this benefits everybody if everybody does it at the same time. But if nobody does it, we're still back in our own set of ways of using using Google and Gmail, and then literally having, or how you can have AI agents run through email, and then have that in a RAG database where you have everybody would have their, and this RAG database would be the memories of the organization's AI, and in those memories and data and databases, the AI would be able to answer emails, right? Answer emails in the use case where it's appropriate for an AI to answer the email, right? And then have that quick communication between another AI in a business that has a cooperative relationship, right? So that they can negotiate on, likewise commodities or some shit like that. Or some type of AI marketplace where your organization has this data, and this other organization has this resource, and there could be a benefit, and this can be tracked, but there doesn't necessarily need to be humans in the loop, but there has to be human relations. The AIs can communicate, then the AIs can also suggest to the organizations, hey, this is a potential transaction that could leverage between both of you guys, between both AIs, right? And then the AIs will let the humans know. And yeah, That's a big idea, but not too far away in our future as of 2025, March.